Hey, Jeff here. I want to talk a little bit about scale weight again today. I've talked about it in the past. It's always a good thing to bring up because a lot of bad information out there and people just not really understanding why it is important to have a scale. Because I know a lot of trainers that'll sit there and say throw the scale out. There is some good advice to that. However, I think it's good to have one to even weigh yourself on a weekly basis. I think you'll drive yourself nuts if you continue to get on the scale on a daily basis or a couple times a day. I know people do that. But I think it's good to have that there to keep you accountable, especially during this next month. I know for myself, I got on a scale after Thanksgiving, and then, you know, again yesterday, a day after, and even this morning. And that weight changed. But I noticed that after I had that big meal, and even after the weekend, there's a lot of things that go on throughout the weekend that really change the weight. And you got to be aware of that. You have to understand that we have to keep an eye on that scale weight, even though muscle is denser than fat, and if you have more muscle on your body, you may have more scale weight. But but that's okay. But you still need to keep that monitored, especially as we get older. As we get older, we are going to gain some weight. It's just natural metabolism changes and so forth. So keep an eye on that scale weight. Know that if you are lifting weights, if you haven't lifted weights ever before, especially women, I know a lot of women that talk about, well, they weigh more than they had in high school or in college. And the next question for me is always, well, did you ever lift weights in college and high school? No, they haven't. So if they're adding some muscle on there, yeah, their weight is going to increase a bit, and they may even be leaner. So you have to take that into account. But again, keep the scale there, monitor it, don't obsess over it. But even if you're weighing yourself on a weekly basis, that would be great. All right, would love for you to subscribe to this channel, share it with your friends and family, and we'll talk to you again soon.